Grantham Paulina, how you doing?
Yeah,
Great.
good, man. How are you?
Yeah.
Doing pretty good. I'm certainly doing better than Tal was doing in this first episode. Grantham, did he just have like the worst freaking day of his life right off the bat, or what? What are they throwing at you in this first thing?
I mean, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but you go through some things once in life, and that is a day that thankfully I haven't experienced yet of losing a loved one like that. And I think to start the series off that way, people are going to be intrigued, if not on the edge of their seats, going like, "Is it a who done it? Because who did it? Did it just happen, or was there foul play?"
And Paulina, for you, Kimmer's got a lot going on in her life as well. How would you actually describe the relationship between her and Tal?
I think I think you're right in that Kimmer has a lot going on in her life and she has a lot to balance on her plate. I think Kimmer loves Tal, loves her family. She has ambitions though, and with ambitious people, there are sacrifices that you make, and you don't always see the cumulative effects of those sacrifices. Kimmer is also in a tough spot. She's having an amazing opportunity come her way. Something that in any other time, this would be all like wonderful, great news, right? Tao would be hyping her up and being like, all right, let's go. Kimmer, you're about to be vetted for a federal judiciary. Let's go. But she has to balance that with the fact that now she has to support, someone she loves going through a very hard time. And anybody who's ever been in any kind of committed relationship when life's going amazing for you and terrible for them, that's a really tough situation to manage and be in because you want to be happy for the things that are happening for you, but then it feels kind of weird to be like, yeah, everything's great. Sorry, your dad's dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's a tough spot to be in, I think, but it also provides for a lot of drama.
Mhm.
No doubt about that. Grantham, I think this Garland family is one of the most interesting family dynamics that I've seen in a while. Where do you think Tal's place is within that family?
I think he's the punching bag, the butt of every joke. As the youngest brother, I think that's his duty. Because Addison, played by Henry, is much bigger than him, and he probably can never beat him up growing up. And Mariah is much tougher than him, and so he could probably never beat her up growing up either. So I think as the perfunctory butt of each joke, but also maybe the dutiful young, talented young professor of law that he is, his role in the family is to be the go-to. Like, if you need advice, you can go ask Tal. If you need someone to pick you up from the airport, you can go ask Tal. He's the person that's always there and will always do what he thinks is right, which is helping someone else. Whereas, like, I don't think Mariah would pick him up from the airport ever.
Mariah would leave you at the airport for as long as possible. There's no question about that. And Paulina, on the flip side of that, for Kimmer, how is it being the person that's from the outside looking in of this thing, joining this family? You want to support your guy, but you also don't want to ruffle any feathers either.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Kimmer, it's more on an individual basis. Like the family as a whole unit, um, I mean, is it a unit? Like they've all got like different issues with each other. It's not like she's facing this formidable Garland family unit, but within the family, there's different people where she vibes with them, she doesn't vibe with them. And I really think that like the person that understood her the most out of the Garland family is the judge. He understands like, the ambition and what you need to do to get what you want, and it's not the sacrifices that you have to make. I think deep down inside that's the person that she related to the most. And so his death really affects her in that way. But yeah, I'm really looking forward for the audience to see the varying dynamics that Kimmer has with the Garland family, because they're fun. They're definitely fun.
No doubt you'll see it all when it starts on MGM Plus on July the 14th. Grantham Paulina, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.